Hello, my friends. It's Sunday evening, April the 3rd, and it will be posted in the morning. If I'm lucky, I'm going to see a doctor very early in the morning, so I have to run home after that and then to work. So I will thank you, everyone, for your comments and comment that you would like to participate in the lottery. So at the end of the lottery of the video, I will announce the winner. Please stay with me. And the new rules for entertainment only. So the new rules for the Republican Party. Anyone who wants to be a member have to prove that they can grab the little cat by whatever and doesn't have any scratches, any marks, anything. So that will be the rules for the GOP to have new members. And we already decided that different name will be for the party on the previous video. Now I will be more serious. I will be answering your questions. But sometimes I have to have some fun. And as usual, I will spread the cards. I will tell you what the vision I had before when I read the question, and then what the cards will be extending the vision. So I will count 3 cards. Spring is coming and my allergy is coming. Oh, Cholik is I have a question about Bitcoin and all this new currency. I'm skeptical and can see it lasting because there is no backing for it. Is it like imaginary currency? What do you see about it? Is it legit? And I like your question because some of you will remember I understood that Bitcoin, it will be just a nice ornament on the shelf. Bitcoin. And it was just the one that was popular. Now there is so many. I don't trust them. I don't. People trust them. They put a lot of money. But as an answer, I saw a word, FOE, F-O-E. So I thought I would check on Google what that means. There is so many meanings. And that came to my mind. So I thought, well, I have to check. Enemy, friend or foe, you don't know. To hate, hostile, dirty, filthy, punishable, to me fake, something that I would not trust. So that was the answer. Sometimes I have the words, very rarely, but this time it came as a word. So I will pull 3 cards. And what the cards are telling us about Bitcoin. There will be some legal problems. Eventually, so many of them, so many choices people are making. And 7 of Cups. And there will be a battle between all of them. How secure it is. How secure it is from hackers. You don't know where it is from, where it is coming from. Is it from Russia or not? So many people have no idea where it started. Mary Kate D. What do you see about Will Smith marriage in the future? And in the previous video I said it's like a blouse with the zipper. You can go this way or that way, so it's stuck. And today, flying flies in the empty house. So much smell is going on, something rotten. They will try it, but eventually, and the house was beautiful, big house, but empty, empty. There is nothing that is holding them together. When there is no trust, there is no marriage to me. I will be not in the relationship if I wouldn't be able to trust the other person. I wanted the person to trust me, and maybe I'm old-time school. But so how that marriage will last? Open, not open. It's like a zipper, open or not open, stuck. It's too much fun. The cow is jumping over his head, beginning of the being irresponsible. Great harvest financially. Oh gosh, he did so good, and she did. But then they will be counting the money. The money will be holding them together. How long someone will be able to be with the other person just for the money? It's not easy. And Sharon D. Medeiros, will the Republicans who are involved in the cocaine and sex parties scandal be found out? Most of them not. Even this guy will be the senator on the wheelchair from Republican Party. I don't think he will admit who are they. But they will be looking for them, and maybe there will be one person that they will kind of find out. When I'm looking at the Marjorie Taylor Greene, I'm always thinking, what did she was drinking? So don't think they should just by coincidence do a test on her and see what kind of, and the same with Matt Gaetz and Jordan. Yeah, they will be very cautious now, or they will be watching their backs. A lot of them are very worried. Sleepless nights, worry. 9 of Swords and 2 of Swords, feeling confused. So they feel, oh gosh, should I quit? Maybe. It will be better for the country. Neptune's other daughter, I think, because it says only odd, and I remember that there was Neptune's other daughter who was asking questions. Thank you for everyone for your questions. That makes my life much easier when I know what you want to know. Will Trump try to leave the country? If so, will he escape and be gone from us? Long time ago, I saw him on some island. That will mean isolated. Big rocks, dark, cold, and small beach, just water and the big rocks. But now I saw him crawling under some radar. So he will try to get out, maybe. That's how and he's crawling on like a baby. So he will be pulled by the lawyers, so he will have to answer to the lawyers. And Ivanka as well, the whole family, dysfunctional family. So all of them will be in deep trouble. How many of them can run away? Maybe that's the reason they have houses close to the water, so that some boat can take them. And Ellen L. Boykema, how will China survive with the horrible water pollution they have? Not only water, but as well pollution in the earth, in air. My girlfriend went to China, and she said for out of 10 days, 7 days, she was not able to breathe outside. It was so bad. It was in the summer. And they will be like dogs before they are rescued. You know, those advertisement about rescue the dog, and they are showing the dogs abandoned cold, miserable, feeling sorry for them. But then eventually those dogs are pulled and they are to safety. But I'm worried that that safety, it might be in Canada. We are the second biggest country in the world, but not too much population, so we have still clean air. And that worries me, because I'm in Canada. Yeah, we have to be watched, to be backstab. Angel of justice. What we put, we will receive. What they put, they will receive. And they would like to have the security. So they might eventually attack some other countries to extend the land for themselves. Because they have huge populations now, and they are allowing now to have as many children as someone wants to. Most young people don't want to have more than one child, and some doesn't want to have any. Margaret Lindholm is asking if oil prices is going to continue to be high, and if not, when it will drop down. Time is never easy for me. But I saw picket pocket, a guy who is stealing money from pockets. So I think the big oil companies will be stealing money from your pocket. They should put the prices down sometimes, and they never do, because that's the easy target. It will be even worse. When I heard the first moment that Biden is touching those reserves, I thought, oh, that's so scary. It shook me. And now the shaky tower, so I feel I have to say it. He is taking the ability to protect the country in case of war. He shouldn't be touching those reserves. It's all about money. And we have to wait. It's not right away, and I wish everyone to have a good nights and sleep, but Biden is taking a huge risk, and usually I'm not criticizing him, I'm always on his side, but sometimes he has to think, what if? And we are on the edge with the third war. He shouldn't be touching those reserves. Oz Daniel, will Harry and Meghan have another child and stay married? And I saw Meghan closing the blinds and walking, passing from one, in the room, like someone who is very nervous. She feels like animal in the cage. Harry, on the other side, I think he will be... he would like to have more kids, but he might have a child in the future. I don't see Meghan wanted to have children, so she is fine, and it's a huge responsibility. She loves her children, don't take me wrong. I know she loves her children, both of them loves the children, so that's super, for them, for both of them to have the children. But she's missing her freedom. Many of us, when we were stuck at home with the first baby, after 9 months, I thought I will go crazy. I told my parents-in-law, I finished breastfeeding him, and I'm signing for some courses. So because in Poland they were giving us 2.5 years maternity leave. I couldn't leave. Actually, it was 4 years altogether, but the 2.5 years they were paying us money, and then the rest, 1.5 year, we still had the position in the office, in the place where we were working. Perfect. And my husband was making very good money that time, so I didn't even dream about going back because of the money. we didn't have enough abilities to spend money because there was nothing in the stores. It was embargo on Poland, martial law, and nothing was, we couldn't buy anything. But that's like in Russia right now. They have a lot of money, some people, but they can't buy it. I'm always going to tell you something that is related to my experience. And so Meghan and Harry, they had that Netflix signed contract, but the royal family is not, it's pushing them to get out of that contract. Meghan is losing her patience. She wanted to do something. She was always vibrant, independent. Doesn't matter. She loves her children, but it's not enough. She loves herself too. And so that was, I'm sorry. And my husband will answer. I think he fell asleep. I'm sorry. And I can't disconnect that phone because it is on our lineup, so it's not that I can disconnect. So they had that Netflix contract. Netflix is not happy because they had the contract for $1.2 million, $120 million, of course. And they don't know if it will be cancelled or not. Okay. So Harry is very depressed as well, not happy. He had a very busy life before as well. So they stay together. They will be heartbroken. They will try to rejuvenate the marriage, but it's not going to be easy task for two of them. Young people who are very always was focused on themselves. They were never focused of looking for the other partner. They were thinking mostly about how to make themselves to be happy. So as long as they can be motivated by Netflix to show the bright side of their marriage, being busy with something. Marinara. What is wrong with Harry's and Meghan's daughter? They never showed her pictures. Actually, I show her pictures at the Google. I think because of the Netflix, it will be all about the children's that program. They are keeping all information until it will be ready. So they can't show it yet because it is like in a contract. 120 million, it's not a small contract. Love Light. Is Ukraine going to triumph ultimately? So many casualties and so many ruins, and eventually, yes, but it will take forever. I don't know how long. Yeah, I thought that it will be the way that Putin was thinking, that he will conquer and everyone will be on his side, but it didn't work out that way. The human nature was showing that they will stand up for the freedom. So eventually there will be a lot of casualties. They are not talking about those women who are raped. I talked with my brother from Germany today, and he told me that because they are helping the Ukrainian girls, that the Russians are raping women like crazy. And my mom was telling me the same thing during the war. I had the feeling that she was and that she never said openly that she did. It was too painful probably for her to admit. But she said when the German came in, they told us to move to one room because my grandfather's parents' house was the best in the village. It was built out of brick, biggest, so on, and it had electricity. Across there was a post office. So the Germans occupied my grandparents' house, and they told my mom and her three brothers to move out. Her mother died, and her father was in running from Germans, and then eventually end up in Auschwitz. But she said, at least Germans were not allowed to touch me. I knew that they will not touch me. But the Russians, she said that they were raping women. And my mother-in-law, she was sent to Siberia, my husband's mother. And she was saying that once two Russians were running after her. We never asked how far she was able to run away from them, but she wanted to keep her dignity, and she never said that they did. So it is something that people don't want to talk about those things. Lost. So how that will be? Beginning of new adventure, beginning of something new, making the important decisions, and a lot of hard work will take to repair the country. So those cards are very positive. I'm so happy. I'm relying on my visions, and it was that I saw the many ruins and so on, and about the rapes. Ellen L. Boykema, do we need to worry about a mini ice age and in the near future? I see that ice melting from glaciers is adding too much fresh water to the oceans. Yes, and that fresh water is making the oceans less salty, which is important because depends how much salt is in the water. It's controlling the temperature of the water. I didn't know that, but salt is somehow involved with the keeping the temperature. And the fish, the animals who are living in the water, oceans, they are used to salty water, not fresh water. So that will be another disaster, and it will be moving higher when there is melted ice. So mini iceberg, how you call this? Mini ice glaciers. No, the glaciers. Mini ice age. Surprise. People will wake up, but it will be too rainbow of the families, so it still be enjoy as much as possible. Don't build houses too close to the oceans. Eventually something they will start making more progress in keeping the climate cold, so the security will come back. Cards are today giving me extra positive advices. I'm glad. Destine Jordan. Do you see many hurricanes and tornadoes hitting North Carolina during this hurricane season? And I see a lot of drama, a lot of devastation, broken trees, broken houses demolished. So there will be some, because of the climate. Maybe not as much as it's sometimes, so it's half work done. That somewhere else will be worse, and North Carolina might be on the lucky path most of the time. The magician is positive card. Karen, will Sarah Palin win a Senate seat? Not Senate. She is fighting right now for House because Don John died age of 88, and he was serving since 1973. The special election will be taken in August 2022. So I saw her, I saw Josephine Napoleon. The famous pictures she's saying, doing nothing. Maybe that's who she is, and symbol of woman who is unfaithful, because she was cheating on Napoleon. So kind of not a good values woman. So Sarah Palin. They will find a lot of dirt on her. There will be some people who will let her to go, and the sun will be shining on her. They will go for the devil, as long as she can prove that she can grab the little cat. Shermana Calendar. Oh, she is a good remedy for sore throat is garlic and stick of clove. Stick of clove, I said long time ago, it's great for the tooth pain in the toothache. So it will be something like this. Why not with sore throat? So I believe that might be one of those things. And Mary Marianne, I read that long time ago, but my video was cut short, so I'm reading again, and I hope it didn't go to. So rice is constipating, and I added cooked carrot. If you want to help the baby who has diarrhea, cook a lot of carrots and rice and give it that smash thing together, those things. It will be great to stop the diarrhea. But if you have constipation with your baby, give them prunes or let them to drink carrot juice. And now I will do the prayers. Caroline Stein is supposed to have surgery on April 6th. Is it that bad time? I think that it will be okay time, because I said 8 to 12. No, April 8 to 12, don't make big decisions. But it's not me. I just was following some astrologers. So it's not me who is telling you. And as well, Tessa AI would like us to pray for her. So we want to pray for her too. She's asking for some miracle. And we can create miracles. So Caroline Stein and Tessa AI, we are praying with you, and as well, we have to send the best prayers to all the world to create the bubble of high vibration, extremely high, the vibration that can shake everything that is negative. We want to put only positive vibration on this earth, and the negative we want to get out of them. And we can do those miracles. So I want you to believe that we can change from war to peace eventually, and that people will feel safe and secure. I love you guys. See you tomorrow. See you next time, Wednesday. Oh, the lottery. Good that I remember. Okay. And I have 256 comments. And I'm going to use the phone one way and another. So you have to watch me. And I will go both ways. So someone who deserves that will have the, oops, no. Oops. We lost that they will get out of the cave. Oops. In the cave they should feel safe. They will be not completely trusting Barbara Ronitz, thank you for those videos. Okay, Barbara. No, Besikra Ronitz. Okay, Besikra, you are the winner of the lottery. I'm going to pin at your comment on the previous video. And I will write a comment that you are the winner. And it's pinned already. So see you. Please send me your email with your phone number, and I will contact with you to make appointment for our reading. Okay? See you. And congratulations. Bye-bye.